Hey, it's Tier Zoo. Today, going to be playing Scarlet Nexus. So you got two different stories. You choose which character you want to play through. As it says select the story, I assume that means to get the full story, you have to play through at least twice, one with each character. You got Yuito Sumeragi, comes from a great family who are descendants of the founding father, cheerful and optimistic, he's a young boy with an unwavering and kind heart. Having had his life saved by the OSF when he was young, he was inspired to join the OSF as a volunteer to be able to save others. Close quarter combat, combination of quick sword attacks, and psychokinesis abilities. Sure, start with him. Intense.
You have to live, no matter what.
This memory recorded on an VHS tape.
The virtual brain link cable will now be connected. This will hurt much more than it did in training. Be strong.
Why wouldn't you simulate the actual pain in training, though?
Systems all green. Beginning SAS cable connection.
Plus, you can tell who's important. Everyone else is generic except the two. Your character and that guy in the middle.
Is this for real?
Ah, it's Ryuji from Persona 5. Gave him the nod. Yes, it is for real. It's okay. It's only in your brain. Ah, your eye has been opened.
So this is what SAS feels like.
The real pain in the back.
Good. Seems like you're okay.
And
This
compared to the
aptitude
others,
test will
yes.
determine your platoon assignment. Do your best.
Yes, sir.
Yuito Sumeragi. Identity confirmed. The other suppression force aptitude test will now begin. Exterminate all others.
Or all the fake others, you mean. We got the tutorials. Move with the left stick, control camera with the right stick, reset camera with clicking right stick. So you have to confirm that you want to close the tutorials? Interesting. Alright, so if I look this way and I click, and it resets it to in front of you. Wherever you're facing, that's where it changes it. Which I guess is a good way to quickly snap the
I
camera.
have to be ready. Stop thinking so much. I have to focus on what's in front of me. If I can complete this assignment, I'll be a member of the OSF. Soon, I'll be able to make my childhood dreams come true.
Well, this seems like the first step to making your dreams come true. Unless your dream was just to join. But weren't you considered as joined a long time ago when you became a cadet? Right trigger? Have to actually enter the
Should be able
tutorial.
to handle any kind of other with my psychokinesis power.
Buddy Rummy. What about Jin Rummy? Hold the right trigger. Lock onto an enemy with pressing the right stick. Which is something it let me do beforehand. Ouch, jerk. So I can't do anything with the other buttons. Quit hitting me. I'm gonna hit you. What do you think about that?
All right.
Fight is over. 80. 80 what? Is the center state 80? What does that even mean? Psychokinesis, and also the sword. According to the sword is short. It's a pretty long sword though. You see how long it is across his back? Press X to attack, and it also charges the psychokinesis gauge. no damage. Probably because I'm supposed to hit him with the sword instead. So got a triple combo. 1, 2, 3.
Keep this up.
Beat a step.
We did it.
We, as in just you? Are you saying me and you? Working together as a team.
There's a chance she would know something about
So,
her. I have to make it through this exam, no matter what.
she who? A and X to do a rising attack? There we go. So it's not A then X. This is A and then X. It's pressing them both at the same time. Some games are kind of vague about that.
Let's keep this up.
So does that mean there's aerial combos too? Right, on to the next area.
The exam should be finishing up soon.
So left stick plus
The
B
instructor
to
always said
dash.
the most dangerous
So
thing
when you're
is being
facing a direction,
careless
press
again.
B, and then he starts to run, and just pressing B is a step. Now use all the attacks. This one's the most convenient. Plus, looks like I got enough energy to do it 3 times. Nope. Now I have enough.
We did it.
Is it just recharging on its own because it's the tutorial? Press Y while moving to perform a sweeping motion. The psychokinesis gauge will recover greatly. Makes me think, because it recovers when you attack, that it's only recovering now for the tutorial.
Here we go.
Take that, dummy. Bonk! Oh, these ones are tough. They're level 3. Perform a weapon attack with X, and then hold RT, and you do a combo. Rush follow-up attack. So X, and then RT. X, RT.
All right.
Get away from me. You're ugly. I don't like you. See, my gauge just stopped refilling already. Oh, wait, no, there it goes. Press X while holding RT. All right. So I'm holding RT and then press X. So I think it's because I don't have enough meter. I can't pick up one of these cars. All right, now I should have enough. Hold RT and press X. Hold RT, press X. That didn't say complete. When an X or Y attack lands, performing a psychokinesis attack will result in a powerful psychokinesis follow-up attack. Consumes a lot of the psychokinesis gauge, so restore it by attacking some more. Give me some gauge, buddy. More gauge, please. Alright, so I hit you and then I press RT. Super fancy. Even jumps back so it might be able to dodge an attack. And it hits him twice. Bonk. 3 and bonk again.
Let's keep this up.
Anything else? Learning the rush follow-up attack and psychokinesis follow-up attack skills increase the amount of times they can be used consecutively. So, are you talking about a skill tree? Because there's nothing about me knowing it in my brain that would just make it happen more often. Putting together a follow-up rush, a psychokinetic follow-up, and then another rush allows you to deal heavy damage.
If I do everything I learned from my training, I should be able to win. I have to.
Branyan. Dodge! Duck, dip, dive, and dodge. You can fire your laser again in one direction. Easy to dodge. Come on, you can do it. Easy peasy lemon squeeze to get by a car. So I guess the follow-up rush attack did work. You just don't really notice unless you're far enough away from him for your character to actually rush. You hold this and you press X and he actually rushes towards him.
Here we go.
Come on, do it again. I can smack you around some more. Got these weird light bulbs on your arms. What are they for?
All right.
Yeah. So it seems you can have a pretty long combo because attacking recharges your psychokinesis, and psychokinesis allows you to rush. Yes.
Mission successful. This concludes the aptitude test.
Yes, I was very apt to conclude the test.
Okay, that ends your training. You're an official member of the OSF from tomorrow. Cadets now have 24 hours of free time until then. Make sure to get some rest before your duties tomorrow.
Yes, that makes sense.
Understood.
I mean, they just went through intense mental training, so they wouldn't really be of too much help in the field right now. Gives them time to become accustomed to the whole mental link thing. New Himuka Center. Place is kind of dumpy looking.
Hey Yuito, how was the test?
Average.
Nagi, how did it go?
Yeah, you look like you were in some shit. Doggy Carmen.
On the test, I'd say that I did kind of pretty good.
Kind of pretty good.
Kind of good or pretty good? You were looking rough when the SAS cable connected.
Looked like you passed out.
Oh, that really hurt. It was fine after I got used to it though.
Sounds like you had fun. That's so like you.
You're such a fun-loving character.
So tomorrow will be OSF, just like we dreamed. I can't believe it.
Believe it.
Yeah.
What's up? You don't sound very excited.
Disappointed in how easy it was?
No, I'm happy too. Didn't I tell you? I was saved by an OSF soldier when I was a kid. So I wanted to be one as well.
But
But what?
Lately, I've been wondering if that's it. The end of my goal.
existential crisis. My whole life I've had this goal and I'm about to accomplish it. You basically saying, is that all there is?
I'm here today because someone saved me. So, I'm wondering if there is a better way to save more people's lives.
Yeah, maybe you could invent the cure for cancer.
You can't bear such a big burden like that. People have limits.
When you're a main character, there are no limits.
We're OSF, so we fight others. Let's do our best at the job we've been given for now.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I was just being a little anxious. First, I have to become a real member of the OSF.
Which starts tomorrow.
Thanks.
Your gratitude is greatly appreciated, Mr. Yuito.
Mr. Yuito, how very formal.
So you're going to report to Sumeragi Tomb later? I hate telling the ancestors every little thing, so annoying.
Plus they're dead, so they don't even hear it.
Well, it's not just that. The Sumeragi Tomb is collaborating with Baki right now.
Is that a person? Is that a mascot? What is that?
What? Sumeragi Tomb is your family grave. I know it's a tourist spot, but they do things like that?
I heard it's happening more and more. It's something my father decided on.
Ah, milking the family name for more money.
Oh, right. I have to send a message to my dad and brother.
Your father won't reply anyway. I know he didn't want you to join the OSF, but man, that's cold. He's always smiling when he's at the council. It's like he's not even two-faced, but three-faced.
I mean, he's a politician after all.
They're all liars.
Anyways, I only send him simple messages.
Just like, hey, how's it going? I passed.
Oh, there's already a reply from my brother.
What does it say?
It says, good work, you pushed through.
Good work. You pushed through.
Just said that.
A direct compliment from Chief Sumeragi. You're guaranteed a promotion.
I doubt that.
You're making fun of me. My brother's not going to coddle me just because he's the chief of the OSF.
Okay, sorry.
Sure you are. If you're really sorry, you'll give me the keychain from the fortune you get from Baki.
All right, I got it. I'll pull a fortune and give you my keychain. Then you have to help me pick up the ladies. I have a better chance when you're with me.
You taking advantage of my family name too? What a jerk. But it sounds like both the dad and brother are part of the OSF. But the dad has some sort of problem with Yuito joining the OSF. Doesn't make any sense.
That's just me doing extra work for you.
You basically go up to him and say, hey, my friend thinks you're cute. Messages. Various people progress the story. View messages in the main menu. You open the brain messages with right bumper and up. Messages right into your brain. That is definitely the future when you think about it. You're gonna take your phone, it's gonna go from being a separate object to being part of your brain. You have like a microchip in your forehead and you swap it out for the new quote-unquote phone every year. Minimap displayed in the upper right of the screen. Open the locations with this button, which is because I'm using an Xbox controller on the PC.
You really do like Baki, though. He kind of makes me feel nice. Like a stuffed animal I had when I was a kid.
When you were a kid? Has Baki been around that long?
Hasn't he? I can just feel his cuteness in my DNA.
So, definitely some sort of mascot. We're finally becoming official members of the OSF. It doesn't feel real. Just when I thought all the hard training was over, they threw the final test in our faces, ready to give up so many times, but pushed through because I was with you. We're volunteers, so we might really have our work cut out for us, but I'm looking forward to serving with you as members of the OSF's 567th class. That's a lot of classes. Is it one class per year? One class per month? So 567, if it was one per month, 12 per year, that'd easily be over 30 years, I think. This is a report. The final examination is over. Tomorrow I will be an official member of the OSF. I'll do my best. Good work, you pushed through. Also, why didn't Nagi just say all this when he was with him right now? Something he didn't think about until he had already gone. Oh well, time to head to the shrine, or the tomb. Ah, NPCs. You see anything interesting? What about you? Hey, did you know apparently they call that red light neon? Okay. Love the neon you can see from here. It's so pretty. What about you? You his dad? Machines exchange a lot of information when they're operated with abilities. And one of the byproducts of the exchange is the neon light you can see. So these aren't really being displayed in the world. These are like being displayed into your brain. It kind of reminds me of Detroit Become Human, where they can see all of this information out in the air. Glad to have you aboard. Happy I'm not at the very bottom rung anymore. So were you a cadet from last year then? Because that's the only way that makes sense. Right, you two have nothing to say, no speech bubbles. What about you? You're a very suspicious character. Urban myth enthusiast. Final station of the abandoned subway. Some reckless idiot snuck down to the abandoned subway and said he saw a big ammonite. Ammonite. Is that like Ammonite from Pokemon? Is that where they get the inspiration from? Are you stalking them? These two are just standing here, maybe having a conversation, and you're just intensely focused on them. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, a cadet, which means you were scouted? No, you're a volunteer soldier. You were still able to make it in? That's amazing. Well, unless they had an abundance of scouted soldiers, wouldn't they still need volunteers? You couldn't do that because you don't have any powers, so you're just a regular person. So limited amount of people have brain powers. Also, my hair is very interesting. Is that an illusion too? Like the redness seems to move around the hair. What about you two? What are you doing? No dialogue? I came to Ryushin Ward to meet the Scarlet Guardians. Aren't you with the OSF? I can't believe I met one already. I went by the Sumeragi tomb as well. You just go straight. Wait, you already know where it is because you know who I am? Apparently. Asparagus. This is green thing. 50. Okay. Are those dollars? Let's see. Yeah. So I got BP, I assume that's money down there in the playtime. Wait a minute. What else I got? With the bumper, summon library, story, equipment, got my sword, plugins. So visuals. So the battle suit is a visual, but I can see the sword. So why isn't that a visual? Doesn't make any sense. Items, got the jelly, the sword, memorial cuffs, samurai outfit, and all jelly. So this is jelly for me. This is jelly for everyone. And the party. So you can have up to 3 party members. Right now it's just me. Anyway, back onto the story. Oh, you just push this around? It even turns itself right back up. Some of these don't even fall over. What are you staring at? You staring at this lady? This Arashi Vision poster is everywhere. I want the data. I wonder if I could find it anywhere. On the internet, probably. Ooh, another green thing. More money. People just leave money laying around. Also, is it brain money? Is that what it looks like that? What shop? What do you got? You can buy or sell battle items at shops. Add-ons will be marked with an asterisk. Fairly inexpensive enhancement plugin. So these 3 are plugins. Increases your defense, increases your power, whatever that means, and increases your health. So this one increases your defense by 5, which I'm assuming means it takes a lot of defense to lower the amount of damage you take. Also, why are they selling the sword I already have? Very strange. And you're the save point. You're very yellow. Is this your cart right here? So you're the save guy and also the shop? Ooh, look, bikes. And push them over too. And jelly. Someone just left their jelly laying about. Now I just need some peanut butter. I can make a sandwich. You look like you're part of the Secret Service. National Defense Forces. Fan. Generally, the Scarlet Guardians are more showy and popular, but the National Defense Forces are nice because they're like the unsung heroes. They might not be able to fight against others, but it's the National Defense Forces who protect order in New Himuka. So they're the ones in charge of keeping people in check. And the Guardians keep the quote-unquote others in check. NDF? The guy next to me really looked up to the OSF when he was a kid and took it pretty hard when he couldn't get in. Didn't have a strong brain. Cut him some slack if he lashes out at you. You about to be mean? I mean, you got a really nice looking suit, dude. You look way cooler than I do right now. I should be jealous of you. We are the National Defense Forces. Don't get in the way of our mission. We don't have powers, but it's the National Defense Forces that protect it from everything excluding others. Yeah, so you're like policing people. You have to press a button to go to a separate map.
There are a lot of people paying their respects.
Or are they just here to be tourists? They're just here for the souvenirs? Is that all they're here for?
Huh. Those two girls over there were cute.
Cutie potatoes.
What? Really? I didn't see them.
I can't believe your family grave is a tourist spot. You sure are an elite.
My dad and brother are, but I'm not.
You're just a noob.
It's like one of those grand families. Your father is the chairman, and your brother is chief of the OSF.
So why wouldn't they expect him to join? Still doesn't make any
you're
sense.
descended from Yakumo Sumeragi, our founding father. He's the hero who saved humanity from the spring of extinction.
So is it really that surprising that all these people are here?
I wonder what he looked like. Maybe he looked like you. He is your ancestor.
Maybe he's still alive and is actually the villain.
He's my ancestor, but that was 2,000 years ago. I certainly don't feel like his descendant. The only record of him is in that mask. Even if they say he's my ancestor, how could I be sure?
DNA test. I mean, if he's dead, his body should be there. Or remnants of the body.
Ah, I get it. He does look like the villain in a horror movie. His face was injured in the spring of extinction, right?
Yep, that doesn't change your DNA.
Oh, crap. Your dad would get mad at me for saying that about our country's forefather.
Isn't that just a historical fact, though? Saying he was injured in the battle of the spring of extinction?
It's no big deal.
But you are. The Sumeragi house is known for having lots of authority. Your dad got mad when you said you didn't want to be a politician or a bureaucrat.
Ah, that's why. Don't want to be... Because he wanted to be a foot soldier and save lives that way instead.
Enough about my family. Let's go get a fortune from Baki.
You're not going to pray to your ancestors? Okay, let's get going then.
Oh, no, he hears from his family 24/7, pretty much. They're right in his brain.
Okay, got it. Let's
thing
look
looks-
at the same time.
That thing looks like Majin Buu.
Roger. These are the fortunes that will decide our fate in the OSF.
Interesting that you just had to say Roger instead of... It's basically like saying affirmative, but there's no reason to be that formal.
Ready?
Go!
Very bad luck.
Me too. This is a bad sign. Oh, I'm dying. Let's go to a cafe or something after we tie these off.
Tie off the keychains? What's that even mean?
Yeah, we already got Baki's keychain. Why don't we head to Vision Town?
There are messages that you can reply to. If you reply with A, you may receive a reply as well. Some of them have a time restriction on the reply. SAS is really amazing, isn't it? Even though it's an imaginary link, brains link up together to share powers. Actually, what did it stand for again? I know I learned it or whatever. Struggle Arms System? If Protect is off, your linked partner will be able to hear everything you think. Like if you just happen to think someone is cute or something. What? That's terrifying. Now I'm really not sure about this whole thing. SAS might be more trouble than it's worth. I'll have to be careful. All you gotta do is flick the switch for Protect is what it sounds like. Really no hassle at all compared to the benefits. Item? Health Boost Mark 1. It's a good thing I didn't buy that because I just got one for free. Alright, so plug in Health Boost. Boost it by 80. That's pretty decent. That's almost 100. Main Street. I mean, there's a benefit to having to press a button to change maps. Means you won't accidentally change maps. But then you also have to remember to hit the button. Push your bikes around somewhere. What do you think about that? Get out of here. Alright, heading in this direction. 80 meters away. Psycho Coffee. Only psychos go here. It's got these blue or white dots on the menu, on the map. Those people. What do you got to say for yourselves? Did you already read the latest issue of Septentrion Monthly? That special feature on Fubuki was amazing. It sure was. Don't you think that Septentrion Monthly should have more features on Captain Seto Kaiba? I mean, he may not stand out quite as much as, is that Karen or Fubuki? But he's still the most diligent mender of the Septentrions. Probably, maybe? Sounds like you're not certain about yourself. Either you think he's the best or you don't. Oh, we got a code red. Shit's going down.
Huh? Others?
You're surrounded by
Other
others.
alert.
Look at them.
But today's forecast said the threat level here was 0.
These weird flower vase
What are they
motherfuckers.
doing in the city?
They're here to kill people, presumably.
All units, double time! Who wants the second way through? Fire!
With the armor you're wearing, you can't fight others.
A transfer warning.
They're deploying the Scarlet Guardians.
Ah, enter the badasses.
Septentrion Karin and Fubuki.
Ah, so it's not Karen, it's Karin. You realize you're still in danger, right?
Septentrion, Karin Travers, and Fubuki Spring!
Karn Regiment, Fubuki Regiment, Plan A, roll out.
Autobots, roll out.
Civilians, head to the shelter.
You really shouldn't have to tell them that, but people are stupid. So one of them's got electricity, one of them's got ice.
Hey, Yuito, we have to get to the shelter too. We're not real soldiers yet.
Yeah, still got like 23 and a half hours.
Yeah.
All right, follow the civilians. Oh wait, brain message. Got a brain blast. Hold on, this isn't right. A raid level 0 forecast is obviously some kind of subterfuge. Considering it's forecast, you should be prepared for it to be incorrect sometimes. I mean, it's worse than a weather forecast because they can kind of predict with models what the weather might be, but you're predicting there will be no enemy attacks today. Wait, item? You blocked me from an item? How dare you? This looks like a big empty space.
The other was defeated with one blow. Septentrion First Class, Brain Eater Major General Karin Travers is amazing!
Whoa! Hypervelocity evasion into an electric blast? Karin Travers is the only one who can use that many powers. He's so cool.
So you saying everyone else is limited?
Doesn't he have the ability to copy other people's powers?
Yeah, that's why he can use all those powers. It's basically cheating.
Isn't that like Rogue from X-Men?
The other is fighting back, but Major General Travers is unfazed. Major General Spring freezes the other without hesitation.
Whoa, an other like that is nothing against a Septentrion class.
Basically fighting a bunch of scrubs.
Look out!
Hey, are you serious? We're not real soldiers yet.
Well, the other option is to just let him die.
We're the only ones here with the powers necessary to fight the others.
We can't! If the instructors find out...
You'll be court-martialed.
We can't just watch people die. I'm going. You call for backup.
I don't want to go alone. I'll go with you.
Well, then quit your crying.
Thanks.
Don't look so happy. It's not like I want to go.
I don't want to save their lives. I want them to die.
What? You think I don't know that? I'll take the right, you take the left.
Got it.
Nagi, you okay?
Trying to do tail whip at me.
Hacks are working. Maybe I can win. You better win.
Let's keep this up.
All right, you said you'd take that one, so hurry up and take it. I had to take them both. You're such a liar.
It's not safe here. Get to a shelter.
Yes, sir.
Be careful.
That's what you should have been doing from the beginning.
There are more others. Can you keep fighting?
So he said it's been like a couple thousand years. I'd assume by now that civilians would be taught that if you see these messages, get your ass to a shelter.
Sure, why not? I'll take them on.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, left, right, and down to use items. Cannot use an item immediately after another.
Don't let up. Got it. Damn, you better buy me dinner later.
Here we go.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Oh, how dare you hit? You're just a scummy pond. Or a scummy pool. Take that bicycle.
All right.
Is that it? I put the sword away, so must be. Head to the next destination.
Was that the last of them?
The Last of Us. Coming in hot.
Nagi!
Well, not under the monster, so it's got to be somewhere.
Now die!
Brutal.
That's odd. You a civilian?
Technically, maybe.
It's her.
For another 23.5 hours.
You have to live, no matter what. You're OSF?
Oh, no, I'm a cadet.
I see. Either way, our goal is the same.
To save people?
What do you mean, goal?
Are you an idiot?
Huh?
Are you a sussy baka?
Shh. Something's coming.
Huh? What's coming?
Well, since you've already fought a few of them, I would say others? Another other? This weird, ugly, goat-looking thing?
Huh? Okay.
Wither Sabbat.
Come on.
Does not care about getting hit by a truck.
Do you see what's happening?
Almost ran into that. That's how bad you are. I had to run into your attack. Ew, you're doing that. That's gross. That's nasty. Get away from me. That's disgusting. Here, have the car. You stop doing that. Gross. super creepy to see you running around on 2 legs. I'll bop you in the forehead with a car. What do you think about that? Do it again, I'll hit you with another car. Or a bike. What do I get my brain on? Since I'm not using my hands. What about this truck? You want this truck right here? Run over there, hit nothing, because you're dumb. Oh, he's doing it again. Run away. Run away. That's nasty. That's gross. That's disgusting. You're creepy. Don't like you. Lay on the ground and die. Turns into like these weird virtual flower petals when they die.
Good work. That should take care of all the other readings around here.
Yes.
Affirmative.
Kasane, I saved that boy.
Nagi, you're okay.
Yeah, Naomi saved me. Man, I must look like an idiot.
You look like a total rookie.
I'm just glad you're not hurt. Thanks, sis.
Oh, you two are sisters?
Yeah, they're both OSF cadets like us. Let me introduce myself. I'm Nagi Carmen. This is Yuito Sumeragi.
I'm Naomi. Naomi Randall. This is my younger sister, Kasane Randall.
Interesting. She's the younger one?
So it was you making all that trouble.
The Scarlet Guardians have eradicated the others.
It's the paparazzi.
You saved Ryujin Ward in that amazing victory over the others.
What? Well...
What is this? A victory interview?
Like, what do you know? You weren't here. You just barely got here.
It is. How do you feel?
Victorious.
Alrighty. That's enough filming for today.
That's a Rashi.
Oh, Captain RNG Spring. Just who are these rookies?
What?
No name losers.
Nagi? Huh? Where is everyone?
Peekaboo. The power of teleportation.
We should be able to talk here.
What's going on?
I'm Luca Travers.
So are you the brother of
You're
Aaron Travers?
on 6th class Luca Travers? It's embarrassing when you put it that way, but yes, that's correct. Are you all cadets? Please open your personal port so I can confirm your identities.
Can I just show you my ID instead?
No objections? Thank you.
I connect right to your brain hole.
So all 4 of you are OSF cadets. Cadets aren't allowed to fight others.
Well, it's either that or die.
I'm sorry. Isn't OSF responsible for allowing others to enter the local airspace and putting civilians in danger?
Ooh, she's spunky.
Kasane! You shouldn't say something like that.
How could you say something so bold and yet so true?
Those are some harsh words. But you're right, Cadet Kasane Randall. I'm sure you all have something to say. But first, report to OSF headquarters. Keep away from the press. Got it?
Understood.
Well, they have drones, so it'd be kind of hard unless you're telling them to be stealthy and hide.
What's that?
That looks like it's not safe for work.
Oh, casualties from the battle. 2 OSF troopers on guard duty were killed. I think it's censored, but it's best not to look too close.
Huh? Why?
Didn't he just tell you they're dead? You want to see a dead person?
Because others eat human brains.
Ah, so you see this person is not only dead, but they're missing their brain?
Yes, looking at headless bodies can have negative lasting effects on your mental health.
Oh, I just imagined it. They should teleport or report them out.
It's too far to the morgue and powers aren't omnipotent. We have time, so let's talk a little.
That's what we were doing, though.
I'm sure you know, but one person can only use one type of power.
Except for Karin, who could use all of them because he just copycats.
But each kind of power has peculiarities and aptitude. Just as there are types of powers, each person has strengths and weaknesses. To use them in combat, we must rely on devices to lessen the stress on the brain. That's why things that can be accomplished without powers, or things with low priority, are done manually.
Except, you know, all the advertisements and stuff you see around the city, those are really low priority, and if you wanted to get the maximum viewership, you just put them on televisions like it always has been. But no, those are put right into your brain using brain powers.
Right. Now then, I'll be going.
That'd be us if we didn't get the others first.
I wouldn't let that happen. We're all 567th class, right? We'll stick together and become great fighters.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll protect you, sis. Let's go.
Oh, goodbye, Yuito. Nagi.
Bye.
That girl, Kasane Randall, she looks surprisingly like her.
But obviously she couldn't be her because you said she was already OSF when she saved you. And it's been, let's say, 10 years since then. And she's just now a cadet just like you.
Those two. From the registration numbers, they're in the same class. Are they twins?
She's so cute.
Yeah, he is out of it.
Huh?
Naomi, she's so my type.
But are you her type? That's the question.
Kasane is pretty too, but she's a little scary. Naomi is like her opposite, shy and kind. She kept glancing at me and blushing. Man, this might finally be my big chance.
You're as simple as always. Whatever. Let's hurry to headquarters.
What do you mean, whatever? You should be supportive when your best friend is in love.
Well, you don't know it's a good love yet. It's just a crush so far. Unless you're going to pull a Brock, you can fall in love with every woman you ever see.
Yeah. Tell me all about it later. Let's go.
Level up. You gain brain points when you level up. Learn various skills by spending brain points on the brain map. Brain message. Thankful for the censorship because you don't want to see the brain being missing. Kasane and Naomi, judging by their names, I guess they're pretty cute. Judging by just by their names, but you saw them in person. I was looking at her because she looks like the girl that saved you when you were little. Oh, you mean the girl that made you want to join the OSF? Maybe you should ask her about it. Well, she didn't recognize him, so it's probably unlikely. Alright, check out the brain map. It shows you skills you've learned and allows you to learn new skills. Split into categories, some routes only have a single path to learn the entire skill set. So it really is a skill tree. We've got Enhance, Support, Expand. Use B to recover when knocked away and prevent from being knocked down. Attack plus 5%, increase damage for weapon attacks. Increases plug-in capacity on the equip screen by 1. So you basically choose a character build and go with it. But I'm guessing by the end of the game, this whole thing will be maxed out. So the final skill on this, health gradually recovers outside of combat. Level allows up to 2 concurrent SAS activations. Learning the second of the same name allows up to 4. Defeating enemies with Brain Crush increases EXP. So they're showing you things that you don't even know about yet. 5 consecutive weapon attacks up from 3. Increase the psychokinesis gauge maximum by 50%. Learning the second will increase it by 100%. So just your standard RPG stuff. Alright, check out the map. So we're trying to get here. We're on this side of the road, so if we just continue down this path, should be able to get there. And get that item down there. Save point, shop. Today was rough, indeed. Naomi here. Today was tough. Were you two all right? You know what they say, can't have a rainbow without rain. I'm sure tomorrow will bring something much better. That's a really great thing to say, Naomi. Thank you so much for today. I'll make sure to protect you next time. Actually, I'll be the one protecting Naomi, so need to worry about that. You're pretty scrawny, so I suggest you work out more. Whoops. Isn't that Baki's famous line, can't have a rainbow without rain? Wait, Naomi, do you like Baki too? I love Baki. Yuito, you like Baki too? Oh, that's scrolling by. That makes me so happy. Yes, the thing Baki comes up with really are brilliant, aren't they? There's a smile, there's happiness. Not only is Baki cute, he gives us strength too. I really love that. Am I the third wheel here or something? So you like Baki too, Yuito? That's not a bad thing at all. I won't forget it. Kasane will remember that. Also, that kind of makes Nagi like the fourth wheel here. There's Yuito, the two sisters, and then Nagi. Ooh, we got a crowd here. Also, can't cross here. We could go up here. Ooh, item. Hand it over. Give me your jelly. Your light jelly? Does that mean there's also a heavy jelly? Is this like petroleum jelly? Or is this grape jelly? What are y'all standing around here for?
It looks like another group of cadets has arrived.
Okay, y'all have the drones. Why do you need to be here in person too?
That must be Cadet Yuito Sumeragi and Cadet Nagi Carmen. So, it appears you were able to fight an other before your official assignment. How was your first fight?
Huh?
Were you afraid?
Yes.
No. I just used my training.
I see. So you were able to fight calmly. Although still a cadet, you are a true Scarlet Guardian.
No comment.
Amazing. Really?
Cadet Yuito Sumeragi, what will you tell your father, Chairman Sumeragi, about your actions today?
No comment.
I've been ordered not to answer any questions. Excuse me. Nagi, let's go!
Well, at least they didn't chase us down. That's something.
You got a big head for a cadet.
What are you so mad about?
Huh? What did you say?
All right, everyone, don't fight. I'm Kyoka Eden of the 1st Regiment, 8th Company. You're Cadet Yuito Sumeragi and Cadet Nagi Carmen, right?
No.
Chief Kaito Sumeragi has asked to see both of you. Hurry to the Chief's office. Be ready for a lecture. You did a good thing, but it's important to follow the rules as a member of the OSF. Good luck.
Intense. Well, that's interesting. Welcome to Scarlet Nexus, the game you've been playing for an hour. First battle with another before he's officially signed a division after the induction ceremony, yada yada yada.
Welcome to Seto Platoon. I am Seto Narukami. Starting today, I'm your commander. First, let's have everyone introduce themselves. Tell us what your powers are. It's best to be familiar with the type of powers in your platoon. For example, my power is electrokinesis. All right, you first, Hanabi.
All right, so we got electricity.
Understood. I'm Hanabi Ichijo. My power is pyrokinesis. Happy to be here.
Got fire.
Nagi Carmen. My power is air manipulation. It was my dream to be in the OSF.
Almost got all the members we need to make Captain Planet.
I'm honored to serve under Septentrion 7th Class Captain Narukami.
I'm Yuito Sumeragi. My power is psychokinesis.
I can move stuff with my brain.
I was saved by an OSF trooper as a child. I'll do my best to repay that debt.
Oh, so you're the famous Yuito. You were all over the news last night. They said the Sumeragi boy drove off the others. How did it feel to be in the fray?
Enough messing around, Kagero. Introduce yourself.
Well, you just introduced him.
Yes, Captain. Okay, all you babies of the 567th class. I'm Kagero Dawn, the late blooming genius.
Well, you got one different eye.
Only you call yourself that.
Is that a transplanted eye? Looks like the Mangekyo Sharingan.
You're so harsh, Captain.
Did you kill your sibling?
So, Yuito and Nagi, you're volunteer soldiers? I'm an adult, so we're in the same boat. Nice to meet everyone. I'm sure we'll get along.
What does he mean by adult?
Means he's at least 18 years old.
Adults are OSF troops who weren't scouted until later in life. You didn't know? They're like us that volunteered for the OSF instead of being scouted. Basically fodder.
But you just said they were scouted later in life. Was he scouted, or was he a volunteer? Make up your mind.
That's right. I'm just trash here, but I do my best. Let's work together to stay alive.
Don't worry about how you got here. Only the strong and highly thought of survive in this world. Worrying about what others think is pointless, okay? Next is Wataru.
Only the strongest and highly thought of survive in this world. But worrying about what others think is pointless? But you said you have to be highly thought of.
I'm Wataru Frazier. My power is reading thoughts, basically telepathy.
Getting all up in your brains.
Tsugumi Nazar, my power is clairvoyance. Nice to meet you.
She can see the future.
So, it's a platoon full of weirdos. We should fit right in with the rest of the OSF. Everyone do your best. Moving on. We'll start with guard duty as your hands-on training. We'll go in 2-man teams.
All right, gang, let's split up and search for clues.
Nagi's with me. Kagero with Tsugumi, and Hanabi with Yuito. Connect your SAS with each other. Get ready and reconvene at the entrance to Kikuchiba in 1 hour. That is all. Dismissed.
Long time no see, Yuito.
Hanabi! What's it been, 2 years? Who would have thought we'd get put in the same platoon?
You know Miss Ichijo?
Call me Hanabi. Yuito and I are childhood friends.
Wow, but we didn't see you at all as cadets.
Well, hey, it's a big place.
Oh, I was scouted.
So does that mean she was super talented?
I see. The training areas for scouted and volunteer soldiers are different, so no wonder. I guess you're an elite, Hanabi.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, do you know Naomi Randall?
The Randall sisters? I know them. Those two are the real elites.
Because they were super scouted.
Kasane was scouted by the OSF when she was 12.
She was scouted that young?
Huh? You know Kasane?
Maybe.
Yeah. We fought others together yesterday.
What? You mean that other attack? No way. Kasane didn't say anything about it.
Because it didn't even phase her.
Are you friends with the Randall sisters?
Not really. I talk to Naomi a lot, but Kasane is...
Kind of cold? Kind of standoffish?
I'm pretty sure the only one friendly with Kasane is Naomi.
Oh, really? Can you introduce me to Naomi?
Why don't you introduce yourself? You've already met.
Oh, so that's how it is. Naomi is cute.
Hey, you three. Quit your jabbering and get to Kikuchiba.
Serious face. Like you're seriously standing here talking? Seriously? You need to seriously get yourselves to Kikuchiba.
Yes, sir!
See you later.
I can't believe my first assignment is with you. I'm excited.
Hey, Yuito, wait up!
Yes, what is it? Mr. Wataru?
You can just call me Wataru. There's a notification for you about Bias. Looks like they messed up.
Bias?
It's an OSF-developed brain assistance system that amplifies and helps maximize your power.
Shouldn't everyone be equipped with that then? Seems like it'd be the benefit for all of society, for everyone possible, to have their brain power boosted.
Every year they choose subjects to gather combat data on the system, and this year, you're one of them. I won't sugarcoat it. It's still in development, so it's unstable, and the side effects aren't clear.
So they want me to be a guinea pig?
Yeah, you're famous.
Sorry if I scared you. They've done tests before so that people who aren't compatible aren't selected.
But if the side effects are unknown, how can they know, like, what test is it that shows that you're incompatible?
So don't worry too much. Either way, it's an order, so you can't refuse.
I'm gonna make you an order you can't refuse.
Just try starting it up. It should have installed with all the other systems.
Ooh, you got brain apps. You got Minesweeper up there?
Is this right? Nothing seems different except for visuals.
The system works in your brain, using your power to display visions. Powers are just the ability to visualize. They get stronger the more you focus on them.
But can other people see it? Because technically this is in my brain. I should be the only one seeing it, right?
This will make connecting to SAS smoother too. It'll still hurt a lot though.
I think I got the gist of it. Thank you for explaining all of this to me.
Even though I told you not to worry,
you should worry.
There are some nasty rumors about Bias causing people to lose their minds or become emotionally unstable. So if you feel strange at all, don't strain yourself.
Okay, thanks. I'll be careful.
Well, that's it from me. Oh, and you don't have to be all polite with me. Just take it easy. All right, don't be late for your mission.
I'm a little worried about being an experiment. Well, I guess it won't change anything.
Indeed. Worrying means you suffer even if nothing happens, which is even worse because you wasted that time.
Okay, I'll head to Kikuchiba when I'm ready.
Now, when you're ready, they gave you a time limit of an hour, didn't they? So you must be there regardless of how ready you are. Alright, so I can open the world map with up and travel to another location. Can't travel during battle. Locations may be limited. You have something to say? Ooh, brain message. Alright, get the brain blast. Couldn't you just said this out loud? This thing don't make sense. You sending these messages to the brain instead of just saying it. Raised together all that time. First time show you the power for training. Kind of nervous. Looking forward to working with you. Yada yada yada. Understand this seems a little repetitive, but you're now an official member. Acting independently puts you in danger. Also endangers your fellow OSF members. However, saving the civilian family was the right move. No reply necessary. That's why it's saying, I have to scold you because I'm in upper management, but I agree with what you did.
Amazing.
Now you want to talk.
You volunteered and got into the OSF, just like you always dreamed.
You were scouted, so I have to work hard to catch up to you.
The one you want to catch up to isn't me. It's her.
Well, the game is fun so far. It's also an interesting theme where they manifest these mind powers which are aided by technology. So the mix of the physical and the mental and the virtual is really fun. And they have the others who eat human brains, so there must be something about the brains that they need or desire. So I'm definitely interested in learning more of the backstory. I want to leave the video here for now, so if you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more Scarlet Nexus.